Welcome back to another episode of MotoGP Mac, and today we're going to talk about the sprint race that just happened for the Qatar Grand Prix. Now, before we get into it, here is how they finished. Jorge Martin won it from Brad Binder, Aleix Espargaro, Pecco Bagnaia, Marc Marquez, Enea Bastianini, Alex Marquez, Pedro Acosta, Maverick Vinales, Jack Miller, Marco Bezzecchi, Fabio Quartararo, Miguel Oliveira, Raul Fernandez, Joan Mir, Johan Zarco, Alex Rins, Augusto Fernandez, Taka Nakagami, Franco Morbidelli, and Luca Marini was the last one to cross the line. Fabio Di Giannantonio crashed out of the race. Now, to say it was epic to have racing back after 3.5 months is a little bit of an understatement, but Jorge Martin kept up his sprint race title of being king by leading off the line, and he was never really better. Now, he didn't pull away as in break them totally because Brad Binder, the whole race, did keep him fairly honest. Aleix Espargaro passed Pecco Bagnaia with 1 lap to go and was never really bettered by Pecco. Pecco had a good solid race. Nothing major to write home about with Pecco, but again, it was solid enough. Marc Marquez had a really good race, battling with Di Giannantonio at the start. Got the better of Enea Bastianini. Really, really good race. 5th place, definitely in around where I thought Mark would finish. Good race as well for Enea Bastianini. Solid points. He just needed to start being consistent throughout the season, and he will be there or thereabouts. Alex Marquez, again, very good race for him. About 2 seconds behind his brother overall in the race, so it's not a bad performance. Really super performance for Pedro Acosta. Second KTM equipped machine home. I know he is in the gas, but it is really a KTM. But it was really a good, solid performance. 8th place, really good for him. Maverick Vinales, again, could have done better. 4.5 seconds behind. Realistically, when you look at Aleix Espargaro, he is about 3.5, 4 seconds away. So, does need to pick it up. Solid race from Jack Miller. Definitely going to be feeling the pressure of Pedro Acosta if Acosta keeps going like this season. Marco Bezzecchi, we know he's struggling with the GP23, so let's see, can he dial himself into it over the course of the next races. Fabio Quartararo, still going to suffer with the qualifying and going to make it tough in the race, and this was no different for him. Miguel Oliveira, again, good to see him in 13th place. Not a bad race for him, ahead of his teammate, which is definitely something that he can be, I suppose, happy with, but not really too happy at 13 seconds back. Raul, solid race for Raul. Joan Mir, first Honda home, not so bad, but Johan Zarco was breathing down his neck, so not really so good either. Alex Rins did seem to struggle on the Yamaha, but then saying that was only 3 seconds behind Fabio Quartararo. Augusto Fernandez, difficult day again. He's lost 13 seconds alone to Pedro Acosta and 17 seconds to Jorge Martin in 12 laps, which is definitely really concerning for him. Taka Nakagami finished where I thought he would finish, to be fair. Franco Morbidelli, I didn't really think he was going to be um, this far back. I thought he would be a little bit. He has no testing, so we will give him a little bit of a break on that. And Luca Marini, really, really surprised to see that he is the last Honda home in the sprint. All in all, I thought it was a really good sprint race. Delighted to have racing back. The main race tomorrow, I think, will be a little bit different, obviously, because it is not going to be a balls to the wall race. There's going to have to be a little bit of tire strategy to keep those tires alive. But all in all, really happy with the race. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What did you think of the sprint race in Qatar? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.